Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you hopeful elect brothers out there on the four corners of the globe, pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity, strength, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, GMS Arkansas. We know yesterday morning, the news all day was the bridge collapsing, the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsing in Baltimore. It says what we know about it. This is, you got to remember, okay, let me read this scripture right here first. Let me read this scripture. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Ignorant means not to know. Okay, the Lord revealed his secrets, okay, unto his servants. Who? Surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal the secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So the Lord is already showing us when you start looking at videos. Like the video that I saw, the ship actually lost power. Okay. And then it couldn't stop. Now, one thing you got to remember, back when COVID hit, it was so many ships out there in that Panama Canal, in the Gulfs and stuff, just moving around, okay, not being able to get through, and then after that we had a deal with the Panama Canal. So why did any of those ships crash into each other? Okay, you think about that. They all out there going around, steering around, and then not one crashing each other. All of a sudden, here it's Francis Scott Key Bridge. You got a vessel ship carrying cargo comes through and basically crashes into the bridge. And then when I saw it, all the power went out on it. Then you had smoke coming from the thing, and then it crashed. And when it hit the bridge, it collapsed. Like bridges are built, so the structure of a bridge is built from the bottom. It just crashed like it was paper. So we have to really, really figure out what this man is trying to do, because, you know, Revelation 12 and 12 says Esau basically has a short time, okay? He's basically going to bring out he's pushing his agenda. So, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we know this is part of that agenda that being pushed. When you have these different things that happen, which are distractions. Right along with this, you got the damn Puff Daddy shit. So we know that these are distractions for something they're doing on the left hand side that's bigger. Okay? And they trying to say it was dirty fuel that caused all this, man. Who knows, man? We know Esau is trying to bring his NWO in. Okay? Who knows? It could have been something on that ship that they didn't want to get through. Now they got the ship, you know what I mean? It's just, which is going to affect the economy, because a lot of goods on that ship ain't going to get through. It says a giant container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore at 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday. Most of the bridge collapsed into the Patapsco River. Governor Wes Moore of Maryland declared a state of emergency shortly after the ship hit the bridge, a part of the Interstate 695, a critical transport link of the eastern seaboard to one of the largest ports in the country. Vessels traffic has since been stopped. Now, I talked to the brother from Baltimore. He said, shoot, on that other side of the bridge, going over to the other side, just a lot of hillbillies live over there. So, you got to look at it. I don't know. We know this has got to be a distraction, because he says a lot of hillbillies on the other side. So it ain't stopping them from getting nothing, because they live out, the hillbillies live in the hills anyway. They live out the land. So I think it's just a distraction, because there are a lot of brothers done videos on it that go more in depth, but I'm just striking at the surface as well. Like I said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Every time we do something, we watch. We gotta remember we just had a lunar eclipse moon the same day it crashed. We're in the time of the Passover. We understand that things happen before and after the Passover that's significant with our salvation. Then you have this big eclipse that's coming up on the 8th. So more and more is to come. Okay? More and more is to come. All right? More and more is to come, brother. So we just got to keep our eyes open, keep watching, keep praying, keep desiring for the Lord to bring us his salvation and show us many of these signs. Because he said in the scriptures, you go into second, you go into the Apocrypha, second Ezra 9. He says, then shall thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest shall visit the world that he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, thou shalt well understand the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even unto the beginning. It says, as like as all that were made in the world have beginning and an end, the end is manifest, man. It says, even so the times also the highest are plain, the beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Okay? This is a sign. We see it. Okay? This is one of those signs, man. These different moons that are coming and this crashing, it's all a sign for the end. Okay? It's what it is, you know. Let me look. See if it's another one I might want to read right quick. Okay. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. And the Lord did bring a few deaths in this crashing, and he brought destruction. He tore down a whole bridge, which it said is a communication, a transport from one point to another. So now it's going to be a big pause on that harbor. So goods are not going to be able to come in and go out, which is going to affect that economy. You know what I'm saying? So Esau knows the plans that he put forth. He knows how to affect the economy to get you prepared for the bringing of that sea hip. So they already know, man, it's all a big ploy. It's a distraction of what's really happening. So you just have to keep your heads up, keep desiring the Lord to show you these things, thirsting for the Lord, and the Lord to give you answers through his service to prophets. And if you don't believe the prophets, then you're going to perish, man. Because the Lord is revealing the secrets unto the service to prophets. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying to the election. Shalom.